So our STEM scholarship program started in 2018 with a pretty sizable grant from the National Science Foundation through their STEM program, and that is scholarships in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. In addition to having high financial need, students must also be academically talented, and show a strong interest in majoring in one of the STEM departments that we have here at Willamette University. Each year we bring in STEM scholars who receive a significant scholarship, and we combine them with students in our STEM Fellows program for a total cohort of about 24 or 25 students that come in every year as part of our STEM Scholars/STEM Fellows program. And so students from day one are part of a pretty big community of like-minded students. We enroll all of the STEM scholars and STEM fellows in some of their, we co-enroll them in some of their classes together. So you will have peers that you know in general chemistry or introductory physics 1, or the first biology course, or your first environmental science course. So there's lots and lots of support.
Having a scholarship at Willamette and the financial support that it offers has definitely helped me to be able to focus on my studies throughout my time at Willamette and not be worried about finances. It's also helped me to spend my summers doing really cool research opportunities and exploring careers that I might be interested in the future, instead of just doing work that earns me a lot of money.
I was undeclared during my first couple of years. This STEM Scholars program really let me try out new things and feel comfort in the fact that, I'm here to learn, and whichever passion grabs me will grab me, and so, yeah.
My favorite part about being involved with the STEM department is the professors and being able to work with them. They're all such kind and selfless people, and they truly care about how you're doing as a person over how well you're doing in their class or what kind of GPA you have. I've had professors work with me at 11 p.m. on assignments that I've been really stuck on, or studying for exams if I really need their help, because they know that I work really hard and they know that everyone here works very hard. It really reflects on the STEM department and shows how well the chemistry and biology departments, in my opinion at least, are there to support you as people instead of just as students.
So the biggest one that comes to mind for me would be summer research. The first couple of cohorts in our program who were funded by NSF actually had a guaranteed summer research experience in the summer where they were paid to do research with a faculty member for 9 weeks during the summer. And we have, as much as possible, continued those efforts to find summer research positions paid for students who are in the program.
It's been really rewarding to be a STEM scholar at Willamette. I've been able to travel to the Netherlands and interview Syrian refugees about the Dutch healthcare system because of my STEM scholarship and the encouragement of professors and peers.
Being part of the STEM department has really helped shape my overall Willamette experience because it gives me so many opportunities both in and out of the classroom. I'm doing research on a species of bacteria. It's called Colobacter crescentus, and this will be my thesis and my senior project. And hopefully also a research internship over the summer, fingers crossed. And this research has never been done before. It's basically given me the opportunity to work really closely with someone who's been in this bacteriology field for a really long time. And I'm still not exactly sure what I want to do with my future, but having the opportunity to work with Professor Marks on this has really given me the chance to see what it would be like if I do choose to go into this field.
One of the unique experiences that I've gotten to have because I'm a scholarship student at Willamette is a research position that I held just this past summer at Oregon Health and Science University in Portland, Oregon. I got to work with an anesthesiologist up there, and we were looking at how nonverbal communication between a healthcare provider and a patient changes based on the patient's identities.
And we also have students in these programs enroll in a 1-credit course each semester. We call it Steminar. And in this course, we focus largely on career career exploration. So we bring in panels of alumni, Willamette alums who have followed different career paths in STEM, and they come and they talk about their careers, they talk about their pathways to getting to their careers, and they give advice to our current students who are really exploring what they might want to do after they graduate.
I also got to be in the operating room sometimes with the anesthesiologist, and he taught me a lot of really cool stuff about how hospitals work and how anesthesia works, and gave me a lot of great tips for getting into medical school. This was a really phenomenal opportunity that I got because of my scholarship at Willamette, and also because one of my chemistry advisors, her sister works at OHSU, so also through just connections and being a scholarship student, I got to have that research position, which was a really great opportunity.
I just think it's a fantastic community. What I love about working with the STEM scholars is they're all fantastic students. They're very motivated. They're fun to be around, and they're really supportive of their peers. So this is not just about scholarships, it's about building a community of support for students as they go through their 4 years here at Willamette. And I just like to see how the students work really hard for themselves, but also support their peers throughout the whole process.
I think if I were to sum up the experience of being part of the STEM department and the STEM community, I would say it really is super inclusive, and people don't really care how much background you have in a certain thing. They just want to help you and lift you up and support you and make sure that you have all of the things that you could possibly need to succeed in the STEM field if it's something that you choose to stick with. And like, I go to the Chem Hearth probably at least twice a week, and I sit with a bunch of chem people, and I get help from all the chem professors on all of my chemistry homework, because chemistry is hard. And even though I'm not a chemistry major, I always feel really welcome there. Ever since my first week, people are always very welcoming, and they just ask you like, hey, you're kind of new here, have you met Professor so-and-so? Or could I help you? I'm a TA in this intro chem class, so I could probably help you out with that.
We are a quite tight-knit community. There's only probably about 20 to 30 students, and it's really easy to form kind of friends within that group. It's not overwhelming at all, and it's like super inviting, and everybody kind of has a same common goal, and we all love to learn, and we all have very similar interests, and so I think that's one of the best parts about being a competitive scholar student.
A really unique experience that I've had that I haven't heard it happen anywhere else is when my professor in my freshman year invited me over to their house for Thanksgiving, because I told her I was from Hawaii and that I wasn't going to be able to go home for Thanksgiving. Like, getting that invitation from someone who I feel like you would typically have a very professional relationship with was really cool and really unique.
I think that I've also grown a lot in my time at Willamette, and I think the other STEM scholars have as well, and that's been really cool to see.
Congratulations on being selected a STEM scholar at Willamette University.
Congratulations on being awarded the STEM Competitive Scholarship.
I'm wishing you all luck.